Hello, my name is Jim Usher and I'm overseer of the prayer plan, and for about 20 years I worked with Heart to Honduras, and about 3 years ago I felt the Lord leading me in a different direction. I worked with Charlie Smith, who was my best friend, and we had a wonderful time together, and then he passed away in 1997. The prayer plan is a ministry that was birthed in my heart because one of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and leave Heart to Honduras was to move closer in my intimacy with the Lord. He seemed to say that, Jimmy, I want you to be a Mary and not so much a Martha, and to become closer to Him, to sit at His feet. And you know, when you do this, many times things are birthed. And one thing that was birthed during this time was the prayer plan. The way that the prayer plan emerged was, I remember sitting in my office and having some real special time with the Lord, and He impressed upon me to go to Honduras, but I didn't know why. And I told my wife, Carolyn, I said, Carolyn, I think I need to go to Honduras, but I don't know why. And so I boarded a plane and I landed in San Pedro Sula. And then when I got to Honduras, I felt in my spirit that I needed to go to the village of Chacuatillas. And Chacuatillas is a little village in the mountains of Honduras, and it means little puddles. And so a friend took me up there, and I remember right before we got to the village, we stopped in a village called El Rosario. El Rosario is about an hour horse drive or ride to the village of Chacuatillo. And the Lord impressed upon me to buy about 6 bags of rice weighing 25 pounds apiece. And so we put them in the back of the truck and we drove up to Chacuatillo. And it was amazing because I hadn't been there for 10 or 12 years. And the people came running up to me and they said, Jimmy, where have you been? We missed you and we missed Charlie. They even said whenever Charlie left us, when Charlie died, it seemed all the music in Chacuatillas died as well. And so then I knew that I was supposed to be there. And they told me that they were going through a famine. And sure enough, I realized why God pressed upon me to purchase that rice. And so out of this visit came the prayer plan. P stands for prayer. R stands for rain, meaning revival. A stands for accountability, transparency. Y stands for youth. E stands for edification of the pastors. And R stands for resources. The prayer plan will be based on 4 things. Number 1, we will not go in debt. Number 2, we will not borrow money. Number 3, we will ask God and God alone for resources. And number 4, this ministry will be based on faith and faith alone. Well, I would say right now I could list about a dozen miracles that God has brought to the prayer plan simply because we trusted Him. And we want you to trust Him with us. And we want to throw out a challenge for you to come and visit us. We have a wonderful place that you can stay, and it's called the Casa de Charlie. And a team from Elizabethton, Kentucky stayed there last week. They said they were expecting a cabin, but they got a mansion. And it's in front of it, it's off the edge of a mountain, and there's a beautiful $1 million view that you will enjoy. And you will find it very worshipful. And you can wake up early in the morning to the birds singing and have your meditation. And from there, we're going to establish our beachhead and go in throughout the other villages in the mountains near Chacuatillo. We had a great experience there, and we had a wonderful team, and they have a wonderful pastor, and his name is Ed Schunkweiler, and I'm going to let him come now and share a few words with you. And may God bless you.